unlawful flight from law enforcement, a Class 5 felony, DUI, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and I'm sorry, 2 counts of DUI, both Class 1 misdemeanors. In that, I am finding probable cause for those violations.
Yes,
based on the information that you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent for purposes of appointing you an attorney, so I am not appointing you an attorney this afternoon.
Okay.
You may retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting hearings on October 16th at 8:30 and October 20th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court.
Okay.
In your matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $5,000. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain release conditions, including alcohol and drug testing, as well as electronic monitoring. Okay. You are not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription, and you are not to possess or consume any alcohol. All right. Go ahead, step to left. Officers have your paperwork for you.
Thank you.
All right, so I set up another stream that's in landscape mode. I accidentally put it on vertical mode instead of landscape.
Can we go, officers? We're going to take just like a 2-minute break if we could.
2-minute break? All right, cool. Cool, Your Honor. All right, so anybody that's on YT, I think I fixed it. I set up another stream. That should fix the issue that you guys are having where you guys are watching the stream in vertical. So I got it on landscape now. Damn, I got 4 streams. And for anybody's interested, we got Henderson Court streaming today. It should be starting up sometime in the next hour or so. Yo, what up, Tokes? Tokes. Break, man. Hey, I always need a little break. I wish I could take a 2-minute break at work, just like that. But nah, you can't. You can't. Let me see right here. Hey, thank you, hey, Sky. Thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate you. Highly appreciate you. Let me see. As a matter of fact, how is everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody's doing good on this Saturday. Hopefully, you guys are not at work, because I know, nah. They're taking a little 2-minute break, if you will. So, we're just waiting for them to get back. Who knows what they're doing? Or maybe the judge is having a seizure. Maybe she saw my flashing CO20s, and she was like, "Man, hold on, I gotta go put some lokes on, getting ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow." Hey, it's Thanksgiving in Canada tomorrow. You guys gotta let me know about this. Órale, gracias, if you will. Let me see. I'm great and not at work. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Canada, it's Thanksgiving. Man, you guys, man. For those of you that live in Canada and they got family in the U.S., man, you guys get to celebrate it twice a year. Let me see right there. But I'm not gonna, I know Thanksgiving is a touchy subject.
All right. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
Cleaning on this cloudy Saturday.
All right. Are we ready to
Shawana, thank you for the follow.
get
Highly
started
appreciate
again?
you.
All right. Princess Hayes, please, and then D'Amica Dillard.
I remember this one time there was a princess, and the princess was actually a guy.
All right, ma'am. Go ahead. State your name.
And
please.
that was his
Princess
legal name.
Hayes. And Ms. Hayes, what is your date of birth?
3/13/86.
Thank you. All right, ma'am. You are here because you were arrested yesterday on charges of criminal damage, a Class 6 felony, and disorderly conduct fighting, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for both of those. Based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent for purposes of appointing you an attorney. So I am not appointing you an attorney this afternoon.
What up, Cajun
You may,
Queen?
of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting hearings on October 16th at 8:30 and October 20th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm also setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $2,500. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain release conditions, including electronic monitoring. You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with any alleged victim. You may not possess any weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and you do not possess or consume any alcohol. Now, my review of the information is that you do not live at the scene of the alleged crime. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
all right. So with that,
appreciate that, Daily Heart.
Officer will have your paperwork for you. You can go ahead and step to the left.
Damn, we got 154 people watching. We got 27,000 taps. Highly
D'Amica
appreciate you guys.
Dillard, please, and then David Jones.
On the other account, we got 8.2 thousand taps, and we got 69. We got 69 people watching. Hell yeah, thank you guys. Damn, so we got over 200 people watching right now. That's what's up.
All right, Ms. Dillard, go ahead, state your name, please.
What up,
The
Utah?
mic is Dillard.
And Ms. Dillard, what is your date of birth?
5/12/94.
Thank you. All right, ma'am, you are here today on two matters. We're going to go ahead and talk
She
about
looks like
the
the
new
lady
charges
of rage.
first, and then you
Coco
have
Puffs.
a Justice Court warrant too.
I'm tapping.
All
Gracias,
right,
Drea.
so you were arrested earlier today on charges of aggravated DUI, a Class 4 felony, that's a DUI while your license was suspended or revoked, DUI, a Class 1 misdemeanor, driving with a suspended or revoked license, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and DUI with a BAC of .08 or more, also a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for all of those. I am appointing you an attorney. I'm setting hearings on October 16th at 8:30 and October 20th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court.
Oh, hey, you're right. I
In
mentioned
your matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,500. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure
What
your
up,
release,
Reggie?
you would be subject to certain release conditions, including alcohol and drug testing. You are not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription, and you are not to possess or consume any alcohol. I'm
Since
also
yesterday?
ordering that you are also including in my release conditions that you shall not drive
fancy.
a motor
What up,
vehicle.
Tracy?
Okay?
Yes.
All right,
Hey.
go ahead, step to the left, officers have
Hey,
your
Adventure,
paperwork.
you said something that's
So
real.
do I have to stay in
That's,
jail?
You
you speak
will,
nothing but the truth.
you will remain in custody unless and until you post that $1,500 bond, or until you see that judge on October 16th, and the judge on October 16th can change your release conditions.
So I'm staying in jail.
So you're staying in jail at least for 5 days, unless
Okay.
you post that bond.
Thank you.
Hey, when Mr.
Oh, wait,
President
come back,
said,
I'm sorry.
when
We
Mr.
gotta talk
President
about your
said
justice
that he
court
was
case.
going
I
to boost the
apologize.
economy, I didn't know he was going to
All
boost
right,
the
now you
economy
are
by
also here
having people
because
get
the
incarcerated
West
and
McDowell
giving
Justice
jobs
Court
out like
issued
that.
a warrant for your arrest based upon your
I'm
failure
in
to
Blythe,
pay or
California, and
comply
it's
with
been
court
raining.
orders in your matter arising out of a May 28, 2022 charge of DUI. In
Oh,
that
wow.
matter, I am appointing you an attorney for limited representation regarding the bond issue only because I am setting a $50 secured appearance bond in that matter. I'm also setting a hearing on October 15th at 8:30 in the West McDowell Justice Court.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, step to left, officer should have
Man,
both
yeah,
of those.
so, you know, with people losing food stamps, people
All
losing
right,
their
David
health
Jones,
care,
please, and then Eric Hinkle.
a lot of people are going to start losing their lives, and there's a lot of people that are going to end up incarcerated, which kind of sucks, you know? It really sucks.
All right, Mr. Jones, go ahead, state your name.
David Jones,
And Mr. Jones, what is your date of birth?
11/17/85.
Thank you. All right, sir, you are here this afternoon because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued warrants for your arrest based on allegations that you violated your probations in your cases CR 2019-119780, CR 2024-139975, and CR 2021-108823. In all of those matters, I am appointing you an attorney, and in all of those matters, I am setting hearings on October 17th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your 2019 case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $450. In your 24 case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. And finally, in your 21 case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $750. In the event you are able to post your bonds and secure your release, I am reminding you, you are on probation, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step to left, officer, as your paperwork.
His name, David Jones.
All right, Eric Hinkle, please, and then Sarah Dominguez.
You know, I didn't catch his name. I didn't hear it. Yo, what up, Kristen? How's it going? Or Kirsten? What is it? Kristen.
All right, go ahead, state your name,
Is that
please.
Willie Nelson?
Eric William Hinkle Jr.,
And
What
Mr.
kind of
Hinkle,
shirt is
what
that?
is your date of birth?
9/18/62.
All right, sir, you are
What kind of
here
shirt is
because
Willie
you
got
were
on there?
arrested yesterday on charges of possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony.
I can't make
Did
it
find
out.
probable cause for both of those. I am appointing you an attorney. I'm setting hearings on October 16th at 8:30 and October 20th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court.
Hey, I'm about to go to
In your
Canada,
new
raging.
case, I am setting
Since
a
they're letting
secured
everybody
appearance
in.
bond in the amount of
Me up there,
$250.
Charles.
Now,
What up,
you
Joe
are also
Billings?
here because you are on probation in your case CR
Take myself up
2022
north.
104960. In that matter, your new charges for which you were arrested yesterday would constitute an alleged Term 1 violation of your existing probation. In your probation
I
case,
can't
I
hear the
am
judge either. I
appointing
talk
you
too
an
much.
attorney, and I am setting hearings on October 17th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm also setting a secured appearance bond in your probation case in the amount of $250.
What up? I'm not the one.
In the event you are able to post your bonds and secure your release, I am reminding you, you are on probation, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours.
Santa Claus.
All right, go ahead, step to left, officer has your paperwork.
This dude kind of looks like the dude from Blade.
All right,
I don't know
Sarah
his name. The
Dominguez,
dude
please.
that helps Blade. Hey, thank you for that daily heart. Highly appreciate you. Hey, I think if I went to Canada, I don't know if I would live in Vancouver or Toronto, but I would need about 8 jobs because I know it's really expensive out there.
All right, Ms. Dominguez, go
And
ahead,
cold.
state your name.
Sarah Dominguez,
And Ms. Dominguez, what is your date of birth?
I can hear the judge quite
9474.
well.
All right, ma'am, you are here because you were arrested earlier today on charges of burglary in the 3rd degree, a Class 4 felony. I did find
She just
probable
got out of
cause
bed.
for that. I am appointing you an attorney. I'm setting hearings on October 16th at 8:30 and October 20th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $750.
Toronto, man.
In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you will not return to the scene of the alleged crime.
What up, Chad?
Have any contact with any alleged victim, and you may not have any contact with any co-defendant. Okay? All right, full release conditions are in your paperwork, and go ahead, step to left.
This
Officer
court
has
started
those
about
for you.
30 minutes
Thank you.
ago. Or 40 minutes ago. Hey, Kirsten, thank you for that.
Omni McGriff, please.
These people, they got arrested within the last few hours, maybe within the last like 4 or 5 hours or so. Because in Arizona, you have to see a judge within 24 hours from the time you get arrested. Why did I just get
All
notified
right,
that you were
Mr.
on
McGriff,
it?
go ahead, state your
Oh,
name,
I've been
please.
on.
Marie Swank McGriff,
All right, Ms. McGriff, what is your date of birth?
December 3rd, 1999.
All right,
Nine-
and you are
nine-
here
nine?
because you were arrested yesterday on charges of possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession
Kristen,
of
thank you.
dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for all of those. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on October 16th at 8:30 and October 20th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior
What up,
Court.
Leash?
In your matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $750. In the event that you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you, you do need to go to your hearings. All right, go ahead, step to left, officer.
So am I going
For those of you that don't
am I
get
getting
notified,
released from-
So I did set a $750 secured appearance bond. All right, go ahead, step to left, officers have your paperwork.
for those of you that don't get my notifications when I do go
Nicholas
live,
Lane, please, and then
I would suggest
Eric
for you to
Fernandez
jump on my
Fernandez.
Discord account. My Discord is set up to notify our Discord users that I'm live. Damn,
All
what
right,
the
go ahead, state your name, please.
hell?
Nicholas
Is
Lane,
that the Riddler?
And what is your date of birth?
2/26/89.
What?
All right, thank you. All right, you are here because you were arrested, well, you're here on 2 matters.
What?
You were
Does he have
arrested yesterday
raccoon
on
eyes?
charges of possession of dangerous drugs,
Are those
that's a Class
eyelashes?
4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a
What
Class
the what?
6 felony. I did find probable cause for both of those. I am appointing you an attorney. I'm
OMG,
setting
he has
hearings on October
eyelashes.
16th at 8:30 and October 20th at 8:30, both in the downtown
Is that a
Maricopa
guy or a
County
woman?
Superior
I'm confused
Court.
now.
I'm also setting a secured appearance bond in your new charges in the amount of $500. Now, you are also here because
Zoom in.
you
Zoom
are
in.
on probation in case CR 2024-137665. In that matter, the Maricopa County Superior Court has issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated that
Withdrawals
probation.
bad. Damn.
In that probation violation matter, I am appointing you an attorney.
He's gonna fly
And I
away.
am setting hearings on October 17th at
So many
8:30 in the
questions.
downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your probation case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $100.
$100?
Because you are on probation, in the event you are able to post those bonds and secure your release, you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right? Okay, go ahead, step to the left.
Hey,
Officer,
somebody
have
get
your paperwork.
Nicolas, get him a bed, get him some chocolate, get
All
him
right,
something
Eric,
sweet. He's itching.
Fernandez.
That was going to be sleeping for like 2 weeks straight, and his farts are going to be
All right,
something
good evening,
horrendous.
or good
something
afternoon.
ugly.
Go ahead, state your name, please.
Uriel Fernandez, 6/4/1994.
All right, thank you very much, sir. All right, you're here on two
damn.
matters. We're going to go ahead and
This
talk
has
about
a
your new case
jersey.
first, and then we'll talk about your probation. All right, you were
Fernandez.
arrested yesterday on charges of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and
Some
possession of drug
mascara.
paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for both of those. I am appointing you an attorney. In your new case, I'm setting two hearings, the first on October 16th at 8:30 and the next one on October 20th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa
Some of them
County
are going to
Superior
get
Court.
released. Some of them are going to go to jail.
In your new case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. Now, you are also here because you are
Because
currently
jersey.
on probation in your case, CR 2022-102578. In that matter,
Right, Wayne?
the Maricopa County Superior
He kinda
Court
does
has
look like him,
issued a
right?
warrant for your arrest for failure to appear.
No food stamps free. Oh, man, I love food
For
stamps.
failure to appear. Give me just a second.
Where
We're gonna need to
can
reprint
you
this
be
one, but give me
find?
just
Send
a
me a
minute.
link. Send me a DM. For anybody that wants to Discord, send me a DM and I'll reply to you guys with the link. Hey, what's up, Mickey the man? Thank you, highly appreciate that. And hopefully, none of you guys are getting any seizures because of my my flashing headphones, my flashing CL20s, one of a kind. I don't ever think I've ever seen anybody with flashing CL20s, but here we are, right?
Right, for your failure to appear in
Thank
a
you, Chad.
matter involving a petition to revoke your probation in that case. In that matter, I am setting hearings on October 17th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm also setting a secured appearance bond
Thank you,
in
Kristen
the
B. Yep.
amount of $500. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you, you do need to, in the event you are able to post your bonds and secure your release, I am reminding you, because you are on probation, you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours.
So it's 600 total?
It is $750 total. $500 in your existing probation case and $250 on your new
What up,
charge.
Hector?
That's all the cases I have?
That's all the cases that are on my calendar for you. I don't know about any other cases that may be pending.
I don't know.
Okay?
I don't know.
All right, Craig Black, please, and then Alejandro Lopez Arroyo.
Hey, Sharissa, what's up? Hey, thank you, highly appreciate
All right,
that.
sir, go ahead, state your name.
Craig Black,
And Ms. Black, what is your date of birth?
12/31/1982.
All right. So you are here on three matters. We're going to go ahead and talk about your Maricopa County matters first, and then we'll talk about your, I think it's a municipal court matter. Yes, it is a surprise municipal court matter. All right, so you are here because the Maricopa
Hey,
County
thank you,
Superior
Chad.
Court issued warrants for your arrest based on allegations that you violated your probations in your case of CR 2025-118266 and CR 2022-007266. In both of those matters, I am appointing you an attorney, and in both of those matters, I am setting hearings on October 17th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your 25 probation case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. In your 22 probation case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $100. In the event, in your 22 case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $100. Now, you are also here because the surprise municipal court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon your failure to appear in your matter arising out of a July 8, 2025 charge for possession of drug paraphernalia. In that matter, I am appointing you, and I am indicating that an attorney should be appointed for you at your next hearing, which will be on October 21st at 1:30 p.m. in the Surprise Municipal Court. That attorney should be appointed for limited representation regarding the bond issue only because I am setting a $50 secured appearance bond in that matter. Now, in the event you are still in custody on the dates of your hearing, you will be transported for the Maricopa County hearings, and a detention officer should be able to arrange for you to attend your municipal court hearing remotely. In the event you are able to post your bonds and secure your release, I am reminding you, you are on probation, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, step to the left.
Thank you.
Step to the left.
Alejandro Arroyo, please, and then Aldo Verduzco.
Damn, it's gonna be a long one today. It looks
All
like.
right, sir, go ahead and state your name.
Alejandro Lopez Arroyo, November 12th, 2004.
All right, sir, you are here this evening because you were arrested earlier today on charges of criminal trespass in the first degree, a class 6 felony. I did
One shot,
find
thank you for the
probable
follow.
cause for that. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on October 27th at 8:30 and October 29th at 8:30. Will you go to those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodyear?
Huh?
Goodyear means
No, this is Maricopa County Superior Court.
Phoenix?
Phoenix, downtown,
Phoenix?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, not the Goodyear one.
Huh?
Not the Goodyear court?
No, this is Maricopa County Superior Court. So the address will be in your paperwork, so you can refer to that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance this evening. However, you are
Brenda, thank
subject
you
to
for the
certain
share.
release conditions. You are going to, I am requiring that you register with pretrial services and that you participate in electronic monitoring, all right? You are not to return to the scene
I don't
of the
think he
alleged
knows.
crime or have any contact with the alleged victim. Yes, sir.
What was the first thing you said? Before
Electronic monitoring,
it keeps track of
where you are, yes.
where I go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim. You're not to possess any weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and I am also ordering that you have to obey any terms of any order of protection that is issued or may be issued, okay?
I can still drive, right?
You can, as long as you have a valid driver's license, this does not restrict your ability to drive.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you don't have a driver's license, you shouldn't be driving, right?
Okay.
Okay. All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officers have your paperwork for you.
Okay.
Aldo Verduzco, please. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name.
Aldo Badusco,
And Mr. Verduzco, what is your date of birth?
January 27, 2004.
All right, sir, you are here because you were arrested earlier today on charges of aggravated DUI while your license was suspended or revoked, class 4 felony. I did find probable cause for that. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on October 27th.
Wait, aggravated as cause?
No, aggravated DUI.
Oh, I heard wrong. Man.
Okay, those are different things.
Yeah.
So I want to be clear.
Yeah.
This is driving under the influence. Okay.
I wasn't driving. I was parked. I didn't have the keys in the
I was parked.
Okay. So
Hey, what up,
if
tatted
you
man?
are in actual physical control of the vehicle,
It still counts
for
as...
purposes of me finding probable cause, I am going to find probable cause based upon the information in the Form 4. You may have defenses, and you can raise those with your attorney. I did appoint you an attorney.
And if you don't, like, okay, I read my paper that they gave me, that what they took, and I don't have my 50 and my wallet. On the paper, it doesn't say, it only says $8. It doesn't say my full money, and it doesn't have my wallet. And they
He
took
got
my wallet
robbed.
just to get my ID out.
It just
Okay,
says that he has
see,
8, but he has
I have
58.
nothing to do with that. So you can take that up with the detention officers. I don't know anything about that. Okay, the only thing I know about is your felony charges.
All
Okay?
right. Sounds good.
Okay. All right, so you were charged, as I said, with the aggravated DUI, a class 4 felony. I did find probable cause for that. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on October 27th
He's
at
a
8:30
rocket
and October
scientist for
29th
sure.
at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa
Damn,
County
cha-cha.
Superior Court. Will you go to those?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you this evening or this afternoon to pretrial services. You are going to have to register with pretrial services, and they are going to do alcohol and drug testing, okay? You are not to drive a motor vehicle.
All right.
Okay, you don't have a license. Don't
No.
drive.
All right. So I can still take out my car because I think it's in that impound. I can
You
still
can't drive.
No, I know.
So
I'm not gonna drive. I'm just saying so I can take it out from there.
So how you get the car out of the impound is between you and the impound. I have, again, nothing to do with that.
Okay. All right.
All right, go ahead, step to the left.
Pobrecito.
Jacob Blomgren.
That was a dumb. So look, you could get arrested
And
and catch a
then
DUI even if you don't have the
Angela
keys in the ignition. You have to put the
Fernandez.
keys in
Oh,
in the trunk,
Angela is a
or you got to
household,
give the
sorry.
keys
So
to
just
somebody
Jacob
that's not in the
Blomgren.
car.
All
That's the
right,
trick.
sir, go ahead, state your name.
Jacob Blomgren, 071495.
Thank you. All right, sir, you are here this
I don't like his glasses.
afternoon because you were arrested on charges of disorderly conduct, noise, a class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for
Shadow.
that.
559.
Based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I'm finding that you are not indigent for purposes of appointing
like
you an
his
attorney,
shirt.
so I'm not appointing you an attorney this afternoon.
What kind of shirt is that? XO. Oh, it. What?
I am, though,
It
setting
is
a
ugly
hearing
shirt.
on October 28th at 9 a.m. in the Peoria Municipal Court. Will you go to that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So based upon that, I am releasing you this evening on your own recognizance. However, the scene appears to have been a dispute between you and your roommate, as I understand it.
Roommate.
You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime, and you may not have
For
any
living in
contact with the
Arizona.
alleged victim. No
30,000?
weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no
That
alcohol.
fool had that
You may not
clavo,
reside
too.
at the same location as any alleged victim or go to the alleged victim's residence, even if you are an owner or renter of the residence. If you presently reside with the alleged victim, which I believe that you do, you must find an alternative
plug his
residence. You
PC.
can arrange for one civil
Utah.
standby with your local police department to collect your essential belongings. That means you call your local police department, you say, I need a civil standby. They know what that is, and they will go with you to get your stuff. If you just stop by and get your stuff without law enforcement there, you are in violation of this order, okay?
That's for Joe.
All right, go ahead, step left, officers have your paperwork.
My work girls are
All
watching
right.
on YT. They
We
say
have
you
one
are a
house
mix
call
of more.
this afternoon. Our house call is Angela Fernandez. Ms. Fernandez's date of birth is July 9th, 1984. Ms. Fernandez is here on 2 matters. We're going to go ahead and talk about her new charges first. She was arrested earlier today on charges of aggravated assault on a first responder, a class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for both of those. I am appointing her an attorney.
Just wanted a pillow fight. You guys
I'm
ain't
setting
right.
2 hearings in her case, the first on October 16th at 8:30 and the next one on October 20th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. On her new case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $10,000. Now, Ms. Fernandez is also here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for her arrest based upon her failure to appear in her matter CR 2025-003534. In that matter, I am not appointing an attorney because she was eligible to have an attorney appointed. She should already have had one
Is that hair
appointed
real?
for her. She can always retain an attorney at her own expense to represent her. I am setting hearings on October 17th at 8:30. I'm sorry, just October 17th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm also setting a secured appearance bond in her failure to appear case in the amount of $100. That brings us to the end of our 2 p.m. initial appearance calendar, and we are going to stand adjourned until 5. If anything changes after I talk to the house call,
Hey, hold on, guys, don't leave. I got the encore here for you. Hold up. I got another live court going on right now.
And sir, we will see you for your arraignment on Monday, okay?
And right now we're currently in
Court date is
Nevada,
October
if you
13,
will.
2025, 30 p.m., Department 1. Judge, we're on page 15. City of Henderson versus Rayon Miller, 25 CR 7159.
Rayon Miller, come on.
Your
man.
Honor, Lee and Miller decided to go back to the cell.
There we go.
All right,
you guys
thank you.
see? All right, cool.
Also, Alfredo.
Ooh, we haven't
Martinez
seen this
decided
court
to go back
before.
to the
Yup,
cell.
it's a new one. Oh shit!
Who
Hold
was
on,
the
I'll be right
second
back.
name?
Alfredo Prieto Martinez.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Purser?
We're asking to continue this until Monday with the arraignment, Your Honor.
All right, I do find Mr. Miller's absence is due cause to continue the bail hearing.
All right, I'm back. I want my name to be Alfredo.
Okay, this
Something
is
new.
continued
Yep.
to Monday, October 13, 2025. That's at 1:30 p.m., Department 1. Bail stands. We're on page 16. City of
This is
Henderson versus
Nevada.
Alfredo Prieto Martinez, 25 CR 7200.
We are asking sounds like he went back to his cell, so asking to continue this with his arraignment on Monday.
I've never seen anybody
I
do
do
this
find
court
his
before,
absence
so
good cause to continue the bail hearing on Monday.
this is an exclusive right here. Oh shoot, a
So
new
the
show to watch.
October 13,
Hilton.
2025.
Are we
3
watching
p.m.,
American version of Squid Games?
Department 2, bail stands. We're on page 17, City of Henderson versus Tristan Prim, 25 CR 7179.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well, thank you. This is the time set for the bail hearing on the charge of resisting a public officer. We're going to begin with arguments from the city first. Mr. Javana.
And Your Honor, for the record, he was a 2-0 on the NPR, and he has no criminal history. So based on that, the city would submit on an owner cognizance release. However, the city is requesting a stay away from TLC Care Center, located at 15001
Hey, Maui, can you see better now?
Road. That's where the initial call resulted from regarding a potential battery.
She kind of sounds
which
like Ashley.
The victim in that case didn't want to proceed, but that's where the resisting came from. So we are requesting that stay away from there.
Ms. Purser, would you like to be heard?
Court's indulgent. Tristan, do you have a problem?
This is
staying
Nevada.
away from that location?
No problem, man.
No problem. Okay. So
Ashley, no
doesn't
way.
oppose allowing having that as a condition, asking for an OR, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Prim, you are going to be released on your own recognizance. We will see you, however, on Monday for your arraignment on the charge. And I am imposing the conditions of release that were requested. So there are two. The first is to stay away from TLC on Warm Springs Road. The second is
Warm
to have
Springs.
no further arrests or citations.
Hey, Shannon, what's up?
Any
Thank you for
questions?
that.
Okay.
Continue to Monday, October 13, 2025, 3 p.m., Department 2.
The rating look it
Judge,
looks
we're on
like
page
AI.
18,
It's so
City of
vibrant.
Henderson versus Wema Q, 25 CR 7207.
You know what? I got a filter on, and it makes it look brighter. It's a little bit darker.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Come on down.
And Mr. Jalvin, is this one the city's requesting time on?
That's correct. The city's requested 12 weeks for the results of the blood.
Thank you. All right, so ma'am, you may be aware the
12
prosecution
weeks.
has up to a year to file a complaint. They've requested 12 weeks, and so you're going to be released.
Oh,
We're going
well,
to give
at least
you
you're
a
gonna get
court
out.
date in about 12 weeks. That will be for a status check on whether a complaint has been filed. Any questions?
No questions, thank you.
Okay.
I got a lot of questions. They're not falling asleep. None is
Apologies,
falling
what was
asleep.
Did we say a date?
Well, I haven't set the court date, I'm just
Okay, so I
looking
did
right
not.
now.
Thank you.
Hey, they don't
We
play
can
around
set
in this city right here.
For
The cop
date
in that
January
city.
13,
No joke.
2026. That'll be at 9 a.m. in Department 1.
This is Henderson, Nevada, if you will. James, I watched that Orange County one. That was cool. Orange County, Florida. They seem
That
more
takes us
calm
to
here.
page 19, City of Henderson versus Valeria Santos, 25 CR 7202.
Hey, you're welcome, Dylan.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello.
This is the time for the
The
bail
one you
hearing
sent
on
me.
your charge of domestic battery.
Oh,
And
that
before we
one.
begin the hearing, I will note for the record
That one's crazy,
prior
right?
to the hearing, I did review the
I live in
declaration of
Las
arrest
Vegas.
for probable
Henderson
cause
Court is the worst.
purposes.
It's a kangaroo
I do
court.
find there was probable cause for the arrest. We'll begin first with arguments from the city. Mr. Zabana.
And Your Honor, this time the city is requesting that the court set a $3,000 bondable bail and a no contact with the named victim. There's clear convincing evidence this is the least restrictive means.
Haley,
One,
thank you for
to
the follow.
ensure the defendant shows up to court, but most importantly, that she does not continue to commit crimes. The city would point out is that the defendant has a pending case of a battery domestic violence. The date of the offense is September 25th of this year, and it is the same named victim. So it's obvious for pending one charge, she committed another one. The city would also point out is that there are independent witnesses to both battery domestic violences. So based on that, the city is requesting $3,000 bondable with a no contact.
Thank you.
Hey, nurse.
This person.
So I didn't receive the risk assessment in this one,
Le
so
gusta la mala vida.
if I'm repeating myself or if it's incorrect what I gathered from my client, but she's currently working, has ties to the community. She has two, she has this and then the other domestic, but she has no problem if you want to have a no contact order. That individual is moving out of her household. But because of her lack of criminal history, lack of failures to appear, she's asking for an OR, a reduction in bail.
Thank you. And Emily, what's the status of that other domestic violence charge?
The other case is set for arraignment in Department 3 on October 23rd of this.
All right, ma'am, these are allegations at this point, but with two arrests for battery domestic violence so close in time with the same named victim, I am finding that there is clear and convincing evidence that bail is the least restrictive means to account for the safety of the community and the safety of the named victim in this case. And so I'm going to require bail. It will be $3,000 cash or bond with the conditions of release that were requested. So there are two. The first is to have no contact with the named victim, and that does mean no contact whatsoever. Any questions about that order, Ms. Santos?
No question.
All right, I do need to admonish you that any violation of the no contact order may result in a new misdemeanor charge, modification or addition of a new condition of release, revocation of bail and remand to custody, or the imposition of any other penalty prescribed by law. The second condition of release is to have no further arrests or citations, and we will see you for your arraignment on this charge on Monday, okay?
And for the spelling of the victim, I have nothing attached.
First name
Royal,
is
thank you.
Juan, last name or middle name Antonio.
I can't hear her, Judge.
So for
Last
the
name
Orange
one more
County
time,
one,
Mr.
I have a link
First
on
name
my
is
YT
Juan,
account.
Juan, middle name Antonio, Antonio, last name Romo, Romo.
Thank you. And that return court date is going to be Monday, October 13, 2025, 1:30 p.m., Department 3. Good, we're on page 20. City of Henderson versus Pasquale Tapia, 25 CR 7182, 8385, and 84.
Damn, those doors are loud.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. This is the time set for the bail hearing on your charge of DUI and the associated traffic charges. We're going to begin first with arguments from the city. Mr. Javin.
And Your Honor, at this time, the city is requesting on the DUI for bail to be set at $1,000 bondable, and then the traffic $640 bondable. Additionally, the city is requesting an abstain from all alcohol and controlled substances. There's clear convincing evidence that is the least restrictive means. One, to make sure defendant shows up to court, but most importantly, that he does not continue to commit crimes. The city will point out there was a car accident involved in this case. It was .113 and .106. The defendant looked like he had urinated himself prior to police arriving.
Urinated himself?
That's a city concern for the city, there being an accident. Additionally, pursuant to DMV records, defendant has been cited for not possessing a license in 2012, 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2023. So he has a history of driving without a license. Additionally, he also has a citation for in 2016 for no insurance. So obviously it's a concern for the city. Not only is he driving uninsured, putting the members of this community in danger if there is an accident, but also he is driving under the influence while having no insurance or a valid license. So based on that, the city is making its request.
Thank you. Ms. Purser.
So like that, we got a close
Your
up
Honor,
view.
I would point out that
Is this
there's
better like this?
an update on the risk assessment that he works full-time as a forklift operator at Olo and Bella. So that brings him to a 1 on the risk assessment. So he's asking for an OR at this time.
And Your Honor, I apologize. If we can make a record, I know Ms. Purser keeps saying there's an update on the NPR, and I got a little confused because I didn't have an updated NPR.
What?
Do you have physically in your possession an NPR that now labels him as a 1?
I have this.
Does it show a 1 on there?
It shows a 2 and then an update being that he's employed. So it'd bring it
This
to
is
a-
live. Yes, it is
But
live.
it's his. It's not that they updated an NPR. It's just him making representations. He's an employed and you doing the math. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm telling
Okay.
the judge there's an update.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that that record was clear. It's not an officially updated NPR where they put him as a 1. It's just that he gave different representations to Ms. Purser.
Hey, truth seeker, thank you for that.
All right, Mr. Tapia. The nature of the allegations, especially in the DUI case, as well as your history of
Hey, Blue Eye, thank
being
you.
cited and or arrested for driving without a valid driver's license, I am finding that there is clear and convincing evidence, sir, that bail is the least restrictive means
Don, thank you for the follow.
to ensure the safety of the community. And so I'm going to require bail. It'd be $1,000 cash or surety on the DUI, $415 cash or surety on the driving without a valid driver's license charge. I will issue on your own recognizance on the insurance and towing too closely charges. There are going to be conditions of release, 2 of them. The first is that you abstain, and that means to have no use or possession of alcohol and all controlled
You
substances.
just gotta look at
That
the
doesn't
floor.
include marijuana unless you have a valid medical marijuana card.
Yeah.
The
You
second
ain't
is to
lying,
have no
Chad.
further arrests or citations. And sir, we will see you for your arraignment on Monday, okay?
Court date is Monday, October 13, 2025, 3 p.m., Department 2.
And these fools are all chained up.
22,
Hey, what up,
City of
Toxica?
Henderson versus Chandra Thibodeau, 25 CR 71737175.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is the time set for the bail hearing on your charges of driving without a valid driver's license and failing to provide proof of insurance. We're going to begin first with arguments from the city.
Right,
Mr.
Flash?
Java.
And Your Honor, this time the city is requesting bail be set in the amount of $640 bondable. On each count, the city would present that there's clear and convincing evidence that is the least restricted means. 1, to ensure the defendant shows up to
Tu mera
court.
jefa, gracias.
2, that he does not continue to commit crimes. The city will point out in general he's got 22 arrests. However, when it
22?
relates to traffic offenses, he's got a 2015 no insurance, failure to report an accident and duty to stop, and no license, which are similar to these cases.
Oh, this guy's out of control.
He actually was in bench warrant status in that case. Additionally, he's got a 2022 no license, no insurance. He bench warranted in that case. And then he has a 2024 speeding and no license. So he's got a history of committing the same offenses. And again, as the city's position is, having somebody who's driving with no insurance, especially in light of the fact that he's got a prior arrest for having no insurance and being in an accident, is a serious concern for the city.
Thank you. Ms. Purser.
So, Your Honor, we do have an update on the risk assessment and that employment status. He works full-time at Victory Burger. And he also provided me with a cell phone number, so that brings his risk assessment to a low of 4. Based upon the nature of these charges, he has no failures to appear. He's asking for an OR at this time.
Thank you. All right, it sounds like there were some failures to appear that fell outside of the 24-month period that is counted for the risk assessment. And so I don't give those the weight that I would otherwise, but I do give them the appropriate weight, sir. So that combined with the 2 active holds or the current holds you have for active warrants, I am finding, sir, that that is clear and convincing evidence that bail is the least restrictive means to secure your presence at future court dates as well as for the safety of the community. And so bail will be required. Did you have a question, sir?
Yeah, you said I had holes?
Yes. I'm showing one for
Hey, what up? I'm
PNP,
Jack.
and one for, it looks like, another supervision or probation.
I was never told that.
Yeah, they're on the court record, the court calendar today. They were also noted in the declaration of arrest.
This is court in Nevada.
I don't have any more information, unfortunately, for you, just that they appear to be active and current. Yeah, so, sir, it's going to be bail, cash or bond on the driver's license charge, $415, cash or bond on the insurance, $740, and we will see you for your arraignment on Monday, okay?
All right.
That court date is October 13, 2025, 3 p.m., Department 2. That's on page 23, City of Henderson versus Giovanni Trujillo Dow, 25 CR 7172 7170.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. How you doing?
Well, thank you. And Mr. Job, is this one the city's requesting time on?
That's correct. The city's requesting 12 weeks for the results of the blood.
Thank you. All right, so, sir, you're going to be released on your own recognizance. We're going to give you a new court date. That's going to be in about 12 weeks for a status check on whether a complaint has been filed on these charges. Any questions today?
No, sir. I appreciate you for your time.
And that return court date is going to be Tuesday, January 13, 2026, 9 a.m., Department 1. That's on page 24. City of Henderson versus Iori Valdez, 25 CR 7188, 86, and 87.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
This is the time set for the bail hearing on your charges. Looks like possibly 2 counts of petty larceny, obstructing a public officer. Begin first with arguments from the prosecution. Mr. Javada.
In your honor, this time the city is requesting that bail be set in the amount of $1,000 cash on each count with a stay away from Nordstrom's Rack, located at 579 North Stephanie Street, and then Golf Galaxy, located at 561 North Stephanie Street. There's clear and convincing evidence that is least restrictive means to ensure 1 defendant shows up to court and 2 does not continue to commit crimes. He's got 1 prior bench warrant, and then in addition to that, he also is currently in a bench warrant status on a drinking alcohol in public place. He didn't show up to court on August 26, 2025. The NPR, he is a 6 moderate. In Nevada, he's got 8 prior arrests: battery, deadly weapon, attempt robbery, battery to commit robbery, assault with a deadly weapon, burglary, petty larceny, false statement, and trespasses. The city would point out he also
I got my mom
is
watching
on
you. That's right, Roxy.
probation that started August 27th of 2025 when police officers contacted PNP. PNP informed them that he had failed to check in with them and they actually have been looking for him. So he is a flight risk. Additionally, the obstructing in this case, he did provide police officers false information about his identity once they made contact with him.
Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. So he had no knowledge of that he was in bench warrant in the Las Vegas Justice Court. But there is an update in that he is employed with Cafe Rio in a full-time capacity.
I think there's one in there, Rancho Man, on the right.
In regards to employment status, so he's asking for reasonable bail to be sent.
And the guy in the back.
And for the record, Your Honor, the bench warrant is there might be one in Las Vegas, but there's also looks like one here in Henderson.
Yes, I see that. Thank you. All right, Mr. Valdez, given that history, specifically the history of recently of theft-related offenses, as well as failure to appear.
Man, those chains are like
the issue with the parole and probation. I am finding, sir, that there is clear and convincing evidence that bail is the least restrictive means, both to secure your presence at future court dates as well as for the safety of the community. And so I'm going to require bail. It is going to be $1,000 cash.
I think this guy right here, Rancho.
These 3 charges. And I'm going to impose the conditions of release that were requested. So there are 2.
That baldy lag.
The first is stay away from both Nordstrom's Rack and Golf Galaxy.
Yeah, this guy
on Stephanie Street in the city of Henderson. The second is to have no further arrests or citations. And Mr. Valdez, we will see you back.
What nationality or Monday, okay? What ethnicity is this guy? Do you guys think? If you guys had to guess.
Is Monday, October 13th, 2025, 1:30 p.m. Department 1. And that takes us now to page 26.
Oh, that's it. It's over.
And 91.
That's how she wrote. Hey, guys.
So Ryan was supposed to be there.
He's coming. He's coming.
Hey, guys. Oh, where's this guy by himself? Oh, this is not going to be good, I think. If I learn anything from court,
The bail hearing under charges of DUI and open container in a vehicle. And Mr. Jacques, is this one the city's requesting tonight?
No, Your Honor, the city is going to be filing a complaint, so we are ready to argue bail.
Okay, and you may proceed.
And Your Honor, at this time, the city is requesting bail be set on the DUI at $3,000 bondable and the open container
That's it.
$640 bondable. The city is also requesting an abstain all controlled substances. There's current convincing evidence that is the least restrictive means to ensure that one defendant shows up to court, but most importantly, does not continue to commit crimes. The city would point out he's got 2 prior arrests. They include resisting public officer, disorderly conduct, and a battery domestic violence. He's currently actually on, it looks like, in direct supervision for the battery domestic violence, where he's being supervised and now he committed this crime. So obviously it is a concern for the city that somebody who's being currently supervised by this very jurisdiction and now is committing a new crime. So based on that, the city is making its request.
Thank you. Ms. Bruce.
Yeah, I didn't have
What up,
information about the supervision, but it does look like he is a low risk, so he's asking for an OR at this time.
Thank you. All right, and Mr. Wright, that pretrial risk assessment score that came back low, that did not factor in your domestic battery case, 25 CR 7 that you're being supervised on, and looks like you're going to be seen Monday for the alleged violation in that case. And so given that and the history, I'm finding, sir, that there is clear and convincing evidence that bail is the least restrictive means to ensure for the safety of the community. And so I will require bail. It will be $2,000 cash or surety on the DUI and $245 cash or surety on the open container charge. I am imposing the conditions of release that were requested. So there are 2. The first is to abstain, meaning no use or possession of alcohol and all controlled substances. That does include marijuana unless you have a valid medical marijuana card. The second is to have no further arrests or citations. And we will see you back for your arraignment on Monday, okay?
Yes, sir. So no,
damn, that's it. That fool's gone. Hey, guys,
Return court date is October 13, 2025.
This is Nevada
3 p.m.
court. This is court in Nevada.
Judge, that takes us to page 1.
Damn, we got
City
the
of
popo up
Henderson
in there.
versus Brandon Brown, 25 CR 7206.
Mr. Brown went back to his cell. If we can continue this arraignment with.
I think he's peeing in his pants right now.
Continue the bail hearing with his arraignment.
Yes, and I do find his absence is good cause to continue the bail hearing to Monday.
He's in serious trouble.
So just send the paperwork through
DUI
DocuSign for the PC review. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Might hear the wood chipper.
Okay, we'll continue this case to Monday, October 13, 2025, 1:30 p.m. Department 1, bail stands. Which that should be everybody on calendar.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Hell
Thank you,
no,
guys.
California. I would never want to look like that.
Thank
That
you,
fool has
Jeff.
all
We'll go
kinds
off
of
the
bad
record.
stuff on himself. Hell nah. Hey guys, I do appreciate you guys. I gotta go ahead and cut it because it's actually my daughter's birthday. It just started. Her birthday party started about 35 minutes ago, and I don't want my ruca, my female ruca, to get upset. Anyhow, hey, I am Collect Call James. You guys are watching. You have a collect call from, and like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, I'm out. Don't forget to hit that follow button. Por favor y gracias a ti. You guys have a good one. I'll see you guys on the next one. A rato.